friends, I hope everybody out there is having a great Easter, a great Passover, just a generally great beginning of spring. I wanted to take some time today to go over a few of the beauty products that I've been trying out, specifically 5 beauty products that I have been looking at, been testing out, I was really excited about, and I'll let you know if these were a bust or if they were a boon, very good thing. And let's dive right in. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to be talking about is the Chocolate Bar Palette by Too Faced. Now, I first started looking at this palette actually right around the time when I was going to get married. My makeup artist, Allie, said that this would be a great palette to have, and there were a lot of awesome colors that she tried on me from this palette, but I was very hesitant because the palette is $50 and I have a ton of makeup palettes. So I waited and I waited, and then I finally caved and I got it, and I must say that it has been an awesome palette. And when I say I have a ton of palettes, I mean maybe not as much as a lot of the beauty gurus out here on the internet, but more than a dozen or so palettes, which is kind of a lot, I think, for the standard person to have. The Chocolate Bar palette has a lot of really fun colors, and then it has a lot of really neutral colors, and I think that's what makes it so unique, is that not only does it have a lot of fun, funky shades, and I can't remember all of the colors because they're on a separate little transparency that goes on top of this, but it does have some great everyday matte shades, and such as white chocolate right here, this big one which you can mix up with salted caramel or milk chocolate, or some of the other very neutral shades. You can use this traveling anywhere you go. It's got a really sturdy case, it's really fun, and it smells like chocolate, and that to me is even more delicious. So that is one product that I actually do highly recommend, that I've gotten and have not had any regrets. Moving on to another product which I've been meaning to get and I finally got. So that is Benefit's Erase Paste. And I got this in shade number 1 Fair, and I think I have sort of a light medium skin tone. I got this because I was looking for a correcting concealer, and I think a lot of the concealers out there on the market have a lot of brightening properties, and I didn't want to brighten up my under eye circles, which I think I have. And this one has a sort of a salmony shade to it, and that is supposed to help with correcting the blueness around a dark under eye. Prior to using this, I was using it Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and this packaging is pretty nasty right now because I've been using it so much, and I really liked it. I actually thought it did a really good job of covering my dark under eye circles, but I thought it was a little bit heavy, and I didn't want to keep on using something that was so heavy duty on a day-to-day basis. So I got the Erase Paste, and I must say I'm not super duper impressed with the formula. I think they could have done a better job at making it stay on longer. My Bye Bye Under Eye stayed on all day long. This I have to reapply sort of towards the end of the day in the afternoon, and I have a dry complexion. It's normal to dry, so it's not like I'm sweating this makeup all off. I think it's just the way the formula is doesn't necessarily work that well for my skin, and the color itself is correcting, but I got the same actually more correction and brightening from Bye Bye Under Eye from it Cosmetics in neutral medium. So even though this is supposed to be a review of Benefit's Erase Paste, I guess it's kind of a comparison between these two, and that is actually a great transition into my other concealer that I've actually been using a little bit more as a primer, and that is the MAC Prolongwear concealer. I think this is sort of a internet sensation or just a beauty sensation, but this concealer is actually really, really good. I don't know that I use it as much now for my under eye. I don't know that it covers as much, and I think I'm a little bit happy with Bye Bye Under Eye. But I was watching Jaclyn Hill's videos, and she mentioned that when she was an artist at MAC, they said you could use this as a primer, and so I started priming my eyelids with it, and I thought it was fantastic. I was using Too Faced Shadow Insurance before, and that is a clear formula, so it didn't really cover up a lot of the but redness that I have on my lid and veins and all that good stuff, which MAC's Prolongwear Concealer does a really good job of covering up. Plus, it keeps your eyeshadow from creasing, from running. It's just a really good multifunctional product. So that's another item or another product that I highly recommend is the Prolongwear Concealer. I use shade NW20. Another product, which I guess I'm going from good product to bad product, or just product that I wasn't as impressed with. So I love mascaras. I love to play with my eyes. I love to play with different formulas, you know, volumizing mascaras, lengthening mascaras. And I must say that I really looked forward to YSL's Babydoll mascara. Prior to this, I was using DiorShow's iconic Overcurl. And I must say that I found the Babydoll mascara to be not better than, and maybe not even as good as, DiorShow's iconic Overcurl. I'm gonna kind of open this up so that you can see the wand. I don't know if this is really focusing. But the wand here is sort of a smallish, very, very small bristles. They're plastic, they're stiff, and the mascara itself is supposed to be buildable, I believe, so you can go in layers. The unfortunate reality is that the more you keep layering, the clumpier it looks. And you can get through this by separating out. Sorry, I'm trying to get my tool here that I have to usually separate out lashes, so you can either use your, run-of-the-mill spoolie that you can buy at the store, or you can use an eyelash comb. I have a really stiff metal one from Tweezerman, and that can do a good job of declumping. But I think in the morning when you're trying to get ready for work or whatever it is that you're trying to get ready for, you don't have as much time, and so you really want a mascara that will get you results quickly and you don't have to work a lot with. And I don't know that YSL's Babydoll lashes has been that for me. It doesn't really curl my lashes as much. It doesn't give me as much volume. It gives me length. But sometimes when I have too much length, my lashes just kind of bat up against my brow bone here, and then you have all this mascara that's kind of left over there on your brow bone that you have to get off. So I haven't found it to be as impressive. And I think I'm going to do a separate video about mascaras that I have found to be a little bit more impressive and how I combine them together to get the look that I want, which is really volumizing and, and some length, but no clumps, natural looking lashes. And the last product that I want to talk about, which I was really impressed with and that I really liked, is a drugstore product, and that is the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen. The e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen is what replaced my habit of using Q-tips and, just some lotion or some primer to correct any mistakes around my eyeliner. So when I was doing my cat eye and you want to get that exact sharp line right there, or any eyeshadows, I was just using Q-tips before, and I mean, it kind of gets the job done, but you waste a lot of primer doing that, or you waste time, and then you get like these little fluffies from the Q-tip, and it's not that great. The e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen actually has makeup remover in this little tip. You can see here. Get this word to focus. There it is. And so you can kind of see it's got a little bit of makeup on it. You're supposed to use it, and then you're supposed to wipe it off so that you can keep reusing it, and it lasts quite a bit of time, and you can get a really precise line. You can pick up any of the stray, you know, mascara marks or whatever you have left over. The only downside is that, of course, you're going to be removing the makeup along with it. So, for example, if you were wearing eyeshadow right up against your eyeliner and you want to wipe off, you want to correct that eyeliner, you're going to have to go back with your eyeshadow brush and sort of reapply where the makeup was scooped off by the makeup remover pen. But a way that you can get around that, let's say that you have just a couple of, you know, flecks of mascara that got on your eyeshadow, you can just grab your spoolie, wait for the mascara to dry, and then you could just rub it with your spoolie and it flakes off without your eyeshadow coming off. So in that unfortunate situation, you don't need to use a makeup remover pen, you can use a spoolie. But if you want to get a really precise cat eye and you're not wearing a lot of mascara underneath, or you don't care to reapply, this is a godsend for me. You can also use it to pick up stray lipstick around your lips. You know, it's multifunctional, or correcting your eyebrow, whatever it is that you want to use for it. This has been great for me. So those are the 5 products that lately I have been either really digging or have been a little bit disappointed by and will not rebuy. I hope that this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm also going to be putting the descriptions of the products below, and I'll just link them to the most common retailer that sells them so that you can have an easier time finding them if you wanted to purchase them. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I look forward to making another video for you soon.